Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, friends, faculty, and students. I am Professor William Vega, Head Marshal for the 2014 USC School of Social Work Commencement. Welcome all. Before we proceed with our program, I want you to understand in advance that it's important for you to stay in your seats and keep the aisles clear at all times. We have over 8,000 proud family members and loved ones here today. For everyone's safety, your cooperation is greatly appreciated. We have a professional photographer who will take a photo of each and every graduate. And as a gift from the school, each graduate will receive a DVD of this ceremony. So, please remain in your seats. Thank you. Now, it is my honor to introduce the Dean of the USC School of Social Work, Marilyn Flynn.
This is one of the proudest days of your life. This is a great accomplishment, and I'm so happy that we can be here, all of us together, to celebrate. This is a proud day for our great faculty, and I'd like to ask them to stand and be recognized. Give your faculty a wonderful round of applause. Thank you. Your parents, grandparents, relatives, spouses, partners, your children, all those who supported you also are part of this accomplishment. Would the parents and partners, relatives, friends, allies, please stand and be recognized for all you've contributed. Thank you so much. You can be proud of this great profession of which you are now a part and the great good that you'll be doing. We're proud of you now as alumni, and we look forward to having this relationship with you everywhere in the U.S. and abroad. Never forget that you're here to make society better, and that you're better prepared than any other profession to accomplish this. At this point, our next speaker is the recipient of the Jane Addams Faculty Award. This award winner is chosen by the graduating class. Robert Hernandez is an adjunct assistant professor and co-founder and executive director of Visionary Youth Center here in Los Angeles. He teaches courses in leadership, policy, social work and law, social service and practice and policy with social service organizations, and adolescent gang intervention. He's an alumnus of the USC School of Social Work. He currently serves on the National Juvenile Justice Network and the Community Engagement Ad Hoc Committee on Gang Violence and Youth Development. He helped there to develop the City of Los Angeles's gang intervention model. Please welcome Professor Robert Hernandez.
True peace is not merely the absence of war. It is the presence of justice. Jane Addams. I would like to start by saying thank you, students, for awarding me with this most prestigious award. Words cannot express what I'm feeling as I stand before you. I would like to also take the time to highlight the amazing faculty and staff who also sit before you, who have dramatically influenced my life by modeling the way for me and taking the time to invest in my development as a professional social worker, academic. With that, I thank you. According to the National Association of Social Work, from the beginning of our profession, social workers have been involved in connecting the dots between peace and social justice. According to our social work philosophy, peace is not possible where there are gross inequalities. It is this concept I experienced as an urban youth growing up in Northeast Los Angeles. I questioned, why was there so many liquor stores and widespread drug use in the neighborhood and almost none in others? Why did I have to learn about community violence firsthand when I learned of my cousin's death through a stabbing and several other friends falling victim to crime and violence? Where was the love and justice? Fast forward to my social problems course at San Jose State University. As I sat in the back of Professor Willer's social problems class, he went on to provide astonishing statistics revealing disparities between youth populations of color and non-youth color falling victim to a trend of incarceration, as well as other risk behaviors such as teen pregnancy, homelessness, drug use, and violence. It was at this moment I felt the overwhelming urge to speak up and use the voice that was silenced throughout my childhood years and adolescent years. I gathered myself and timidly raised my hand and asked, "I don't mean to be racial, Professor, but it seems to be a racial problem." Silence overcame the room. Professor Willer erupted. "Yes, Robert, I need you students to explore the impact of race and class." It was at that moment I put the pieces together and I started to connect the dots, leading me to answer the call of love and justice for all. As social workers, we need to examine the inequities within the world. Social work is the one profession that best encapsulates all that I stand for. It is a profession that seeks to make a difference in the world for the betterment of, regardless of race, creed, sex, gender, or sexual orientation. It's about the love and care for another human being, the strong desire to create change in the face of injustice, and to take that stand to answer one's calling. Social workers are multifaceted, able to adapt through the complexities of disenfranchised environments, seeking solutions along the way. It's the flexibility of a social worker that makes us so powerful in navigating systems with our clients, all the while empowering our clients to create change. Intervening when all has broken down, such as families no longer able to cope through the strain of trauma, soldiers attempting to reintegrate into society, seeking shelter for a family who has notified you of their eviction on a late Friday afternoon, motivating that highly charged, energetic, prideful youth to stand independent of the gang that they so admire. Walking with your clients through the shivering shadows of darkness as they battle the voices of pain and turmoil, all in the name of love and justice. It's within the social worker's ethos to promote the general welfare of society, to engage in social and political action on behalf of our clients, examining policies that continue to negatively impact underrepresented populations and identify the root causes rather than the symptoms. It has been this passion to effect change for communities locally and nationally around issues of juvenile justice, which has led me to explore the alarming rates of incarceration for males of color, where today the rate of incarceration in the United States is the highest in the world. According to Michelle Alexander, who is the author of A New Jim Crow, which is a mandated reading for my adolescent gang intervention class, indicates that the U.S. is responsible for incarcerating a quarter of the world's prisoners, even though the country possesses about 5% of the world's population. It is for this very reason, as a social worker, I continue to work with populations most affected by discriminatory policies to best represent their voice while shifting the lens of the issue from a criminal issue to that of a health and wellness issue. Is this an easy process? Of course it's not. it does come with a high degree of adversity. It is when experiencing that adversity and allowing yourself to walk through the fire do you sense that change abounds. Showing up and not knowing how it's going to get done today, especially after learning your budget has been reduced and you have to do more with less. Learning that so many have just come through your office and today's policy has changed, and now you have to notify your clients that they no longer qualify. All the while, continuing to press on through, looking at the big picture. Moving forward, realizing it is less about you than you think it is. Understanding that change takes time and patience, and continuing to go the distance to see things through. Graduates, in order to keep that passion with you and go the distance, it is vital that you take the time to seek counsel with trusted colleagues and friends. I have found that feedback and support is essential for success and survival in this demanding field. I often consult and collaborate with valued faculty, staff, and mentors daily to ensure I am taking the proper steps to go the distance and make a difference. I have come to the realization that the collaborative process is key in creating change. Graduates, do not allow someone to define your journey. You have been called to take action. Find that cause within and keep it at the forefront of all that you do. It has been uniquely designed for you. USC has provided you with the tools to better arm yourself in your quest to fulfill your calling. It is up to you to take the step to realize your dream. Graduating today from one of the top-tier universities in the nation is a part of the realization that you are on your way and you have what it takes to make change in the world. Social workers, together, we will fight on. In the name of love and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Hernandez. Now it is time to confer candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in social work. Professor Michal Morbarak, Director of the PhD program, will announce the recipients.
Good afternoon and congratulations to all the amazing graduates, family members, friends, and loved ones. The PhD is the highest degree a university can bestow on its graduates. It is the culmination of an extremely rigorous course of studies. The doctoral program at USC School of Social Work ranks among the highest in the nation. I'm proud to tell you that the doctoral graduates who are standing before you today have successfully completed our program. Each one of them has produced an outstanding dissertation that is imaginative, theory-based, methodologically sound, statistically sophisticated, and relevant to the advancement of social justice. They are ready to take on leadership positions for the social work profession in first-rate academic institutions around the nation and globally. Please join me in congratulating our newly minted PhDs. I would like to ask Dean Flynn to receive this year's doctoral candidates. Candidates and dissertation chairs, please come to the left side of the stage. When your name is announced, come forward and be hooded by your dissertation chair. Once you are hooded, Dean Flynn will receive you. Anamika Barman Adhikari, dissertation title, social network norms associated with HIV risk behaviors among homeless youth in Los Angeles. Dissertation chair, Professor Eric Rice. Congratulations, Anamika. Lisa Davis, dissertation title, Mindfulness-Based Self-Regulation of Psychotic Disorders, a Feasibility Study. Dissertation chair, Professor John Brecky. Dalia Fuentes, dissertation title, A Study of Depression Disclosure Among Latino Older Adults in Los Angeles. Dissertation chair, Professor Lawrence Palinkas. Mercedes Hernandez, dissertation title, The Role of Protective Factors on Outcomes for Latinos with Schizophrenia. Dissertation chair, Professor Concepcion Barrio. Diana Ray Leturno, dissertation title, Cultural Resources and Health Among Asian Americans, results from the National Latino and Asian American Study. Dissertation chair, Professor Karen Lincoln. Brooklyn Levine, dissertation title, Developing a Body-Oriented Intervention for Trauma. Dissertation chair, Professor Helen Land. Hyansang Oh, dissertation title, Depression Severity, Self-Care Behaviors, and Self-Reported Diabetes Symptoms and Daily Functioning among Low-Income Patients Receiving Depression Care. Dissertation chair, Professor Kathleen L. Hyansang will be hooded by Professor Lawrence Palinkas. Ayang Song, dissertation title, A Closer Look at Intention to Use Condoms and Risky Behaviors Among Homeless People, Application of the Theories of Reasoned Action and Planned Behavior. Dissertation chair, Professor Suzanne Wenzel. Erica Liane Lizano, dissertation title, Examining the Impact of Job Burnout on Human Resource and Service Workers. I had the honor of chairing Dr. Lizano's dissertation, and I will be hooding her. Congratulations, all.
students in the School of Social Work Master's Program are required to concentrate in one of the following areas of study: community organization, planning and administration, COPA, families and children, health, mental health, and social work and business in a global society. In addition, students also have the option of selecting a sub-concentration in older adults, public child welfare, school settings, systems of recovery from mental illness, and military social work and veteran services. These specializations represent one of the most distinctive aspects of our school and are one of the reasons why you are particularly well prepared to go out into the world and make an outstanding contribution. I would now ask our administrators and faculty announcers to prepare to receive the class of 2014.
Pamela McCorkle. Daniel Strobeck. Hi, Erica. Lucy K. Strand. Christine Keola Sherman. Adele Yeager. Bridget Johnson. Julie Wu. Denise Nicole Morgan. Jennifer Ann Casey. Courtney Hunley. Stephanie Montanak. Tavir Vazan Torah Piatwat. Miss Miranda. Erica Pinker. Marco Garcia. Claudia Mercado. you. Oscar Mendez. Carlos Mejia. Tamara Michael. Tamara Michelle. Gloria Gamboa. Jeanette Jimenez. Yesenia Serrano. Tatiana Galvin. Mahid Al-Sheikh. Catherine Elizabeth Plum. Erin Ann McCarthy. Emily Ann Richardson. Uzochi Akoma. Munira Abdullah. Natasha Royal.